Kesannya dong kayak.
Mode.
Good evening, viewers. Welcome to Mandinaba Football Ground. Welcome to another very important day as we are set to witness another Kombo East derby this evening between two big sides when it comes to the history of this competition. Well, that's Pirang United and of course Basori United will be locking horns this evening. Wherever you might be getting our signals from, we are broadcasting live here in Mandinaba. And we want to extend our special gratitude and appreciation to the man who is behind this live coverage, Sirifo Zizu Ture, a native of Piran diaspora, currently lives in the United Kingdom of UK. Watching this live broadcast right now. We are saying a very big thank you, brother, for always being there for your community. Well, quickly to take you through with the starting lineup for both teams. To start with Pirang, Manga Fati will be starting from the goal post. Ibrahim Abaji, Mfamara Jaju, Abu Jaju, Umfansu Mane, Jere Damfa, Abdullahi Kujabi, Babukar Bojang, Kemo Bojang, Buba Bojang, and Modla Min Sanyang. For Basori, Ibrahima Sanyang, they will be starting with Ibrahima Sanyang, Lamin Damfa, Ansumana Ture, Suleiman Sedi, Sadibu Sedi, Aliu Konjira, Yaya Dabo, Suleiman Sedi, Lamin Sise, Ibrahima Damfa. Well, these are the starting lineup for both teams. And well, any moment from now, the two teams are set. The two teams are set, and we will be witnessing a very interesting encounter between these two sides. That is Pirang and of course Basori United, the 2025-2026. The late Kanyi Memorial Knockout Tournament, officially sponsored by CDMB Kinte. Well, the two teams are now inside the pitch and ready to face the battle, as this will definitely going to be a determined factor for both sides in making their ways to the quarterfinal stages of this competition. And Basori will be starting from left to right. Meanwhile, Pirang will be operating from right to left. And as we are speaking right now, both sides are set. And this will definitely going to be a very interesting game. Basori were the first team to clinch the knockout competition in 2018. The first knockout competition that was taken in 2018 was won by Basori. And the first knockout tournament was won by Sotokai in 2018. Well, Basori were the knockout champions in 2021. And this will definitely going to be a very important trophy for them. And they are also into the quarterfinal stages of the league. And winning today will see them through. Meanwhile, Pirang have never won the knockout trophy in their history. So this will definitely going to be a very important moment for them, winning and also boosting their confidence of landing their first ever knockout trophy. Well, the game is in progress here in Basori. Pirang with the attack, and that was too easy for Ibrahim Sanyang for Basori, and he quickly played to his defender Ibrahim Damfa there for Basori at the far end of the field. That was intercepted, and that's going to be a throw-in for Pirang for Basori. Well, that's going to be a throw for Basori. Well, that will be a throw for Basori United. Another throw, but this time for Pirang, and their number 16 will be taking that one. A goal kick now for Basori. Ibrahima Sanyang will be taking that one. Ibrahima Sanyang will be taking that one. Sanyang for Basori. Well, alongside the commentary decks, I am joined by Ibrahima Bojang and Aliou Dahaba, and we will be giving you the live ball-to-ball commentary here in Pirang. That's a free kick to Basori. Lamin Damfa will be taking that one for his side. Damfa for Basori. A header from Jere Damfa for Pirang. And now Basori headed away. That's Pirang number 17 there. Abdul Yaju played to the number 19 there for Pirang, who is Mfamara Minte. And that's going to be a throw-in for Pirang, the number 19, Mfamara Mane with the throw. Pirang now. Mfamara with the ball. Played to Damfa, but that was too short for him. And that's the captain for Basori now with a long pass, but was blocked by Abdu. Now to Buba Bojang for Pirang. Bojang to Damfa. Damfa to Abdu Jaju. Jaju with the ball, trying to go in the middle of the midfield, and that was Pirang still in control of the ball. That's Jere Damfa. Damfa now played to Mfamara. Mfamara. Pirang are enjoying the position. That's the number 15 now, who is Kemo Bojang. Pirang number 5. Famara Jaju looking out for Damfa. but that was being dispossessed as Basori now. Ibrahim Damfa leading the attack for his side at the left-hand side of the field. Ibrahim Damfa still with the ball, plays back to his colleague, and Damfa's again, but that was intercepted. Pirang Basori, number 5, and that's going to be a free kick to Basori. A free kick there to Basori now. A free kick to Basori, almost at the edge of the center circle, but Ibrahim Damfa there was on the ground, but finally he's up to continue after receiving some treatment from the medics, and that's going to be and play continued here. A long pass, looking out for the captain now. Ibrahim Baji for Pirang, looking out for Buba Bojan now. Buba with the ball, 2 against 1, and that was intercepted. And now to the number 13, back to Abdul Jaju for Pirang. Interesting moment. Damfa there, looking out for Buba Bojan, and Buba with the ball for Pirang, and that's a throw. That's a throw for Pirang, taken by Abdul Jaju to Buba now, and that's another throw. After 5 minutes played, it's still goalless here in Pirang, in Mandinaba. Aliu Konjira to the number 2, who is Suleiman Sedi. Sedi with the ball now to Ibrahim Damfa. Damfa to, and Pirang win it back. The number 18 there for Pirang, Abdullah Kujabi. Kujabi to Abdul Jaju. Abdul Jaju with a long pass, looking out for, but that was too much for the number 16 Bubakar Bojang. And it's still goalless. Lamin now to Basori, the young defender, the number 6 there. And now that's going to be a throw for Pirang, as Abdul Jaju will be taking the throw for Pirang. Abu Jaju, and that's a free kick to Basori, as the number 14 was fouled to Yaya Dabo, and that's going to be a free kick there for Basori. Free kick there to Basori. The number 4 will be taking that one for Basori, who is Alassana Toure. Alassana Toure there. Alassana plays to the number 2 there for Basori Sedi. Suleiman Sedi. Back to Ibrahima now. Ibrahima to Sedi. A long pass. And that's a header there. Suleiman Sedi. Back to Pirang. The number 18 now, Abdullah Kujabi. Kujabi to the number 2 there, Modlamin Sanyan. Sanyan plays to the number 15 there. At the far end of the field, Kemo Bojang, and that's going to be a throw for Basori. It's really going to be a very interesting moment, as the football field is almost full to its capacity, knowing that this is a derby between Pirang and Basori. Both teams are all into the quarterfinal stages of the league, and now will be battling for this knockout competition. In case of a draw, it's a straight penalty shootout. Depend on the, and that's Abu for Pirang, and that could be a very dangerous counter for Pirang. And Buba Bojang. Bojang with the ball. Bojang for Pirang. Bojang. Bojan still with the ball there for Pirang, and he's definitely 3 against 1. That's Buba still with the ball, and the referee was not interested. Basori win its back, and a long pass there. Now to the Basori captain, the number 10, Lamin Cisse. Cisse now to Aliu Konjira with a long one there to the number 11, Ibrahima Damfa to Konjira now. Konjira for Basori with a long pass from Konjira, looking out for the number 13, but Abu was there to clear that one with the header, and that's the number 16 for Piran now. Ibrahima Damfa, and that was a very Jere Damfa, a very poor pass from Jere, but the ball is back to Jere again, and that's a throw-in. And Ibrahima, welcome to Pirang, welcome to Mandina Barada. After 8 or 9 minutes played, it's still goalless between these two sides. A very interesting game for that matter.
Thank you, Abdullah. And viewers, you reminded that you are watching Dalasu TV coming to you from Mandinaba Football Grounds. We are witnessing a great encounter between these two powerful giants in football, in Kombo East football, which is Pirang and Basori United, respectively. And then we are yet to see any threat as to the two teams, as per the two teams. But then there is still high chance. Hence, this is the beginning of the game, and then there are great prospects that are playing in this field right now. Though we can hear complaints from the fans and also from the players there with regards to the condition of the pitch, but then in as much as, or no matter how bad the pitch is, goals will surely come. And then in the event that the goal ended goalless, we'll head straight to a penalty, post-match penalty shootout, where the game will be decided through penalty. So that so far so good. These are sides that are very prolific, and then right now we've seen Pirang dominating the game a little bit, though Basori are trying to find their feet in the game, but then Pirang is a side that is also very dominant when it comes to Kombo East football, and then they are also a side that is full of experienced players, because we can see the likes of their number 12 have been, ever since I've started watching Pirang play, these are people that I've been seeing playing for Pirang, and then it's like people who say when you are old it's you are tired, but then it's like he's like a fresh wine, like as you get old is where you taste better. And then Basur also coming to that. This side, it's also a side that is full of great prospects and also very talented players. So we think we are looking for an encounter that is going to be very good, that is going to be very interesting. But then it's not, I don't think we'll have too much of goals to celebrate today. Maybe we can say 1-0, 2-0, but then it's not going to be up to that extent of 4-5. Yeah, hence this sides.
Well, that's a goal for Pirang. That's a very, very beautiful strike there from the Pirang side. And a deserving one, as Pirang currently dominating the position. The number 16 there. That was a beautiful strike from the number 16, Boubacar Bojang. And Aliou Dahaba, Pirang have taken the lead in 11th minutes.
Yes, I am so much moved by this game. And then I think for Pirang, they are just waiting for the fans to be in the pitch so that at least they can celebrate the goal with them. But looking at Pirang side, they are showing the maturity over Basoro United, because since the commencement of this encounter, they have been winning the ball possession and of course using their tactics. I think the new coach of Pirang definitely is in a good side of winning this game. And then of course they come all out to at least defeat Basoro United into this encounter. And since both of them are in the league quarterfinals, and then here they are battling for the knockout also. But we believe at the end of the day, Basoro also are going to look a better way in order to restore parity before time will definitely go away from their side.
Well, Boubacar Bojang is a native of both Pirang and Basori. He scored against Basori and he was too emotional, could not celebrate, and tears were then almost coming. And this is very interesting. He have shown that respect to Basori after scoring and failed to celebrate against his own people. And Piran now, that's a deserving lead from Piran. Basori now, attacking the number 13. And that's a foul and a free kick. That's a free kick. That's a free kick. A free kick there to Basori. The number 13 was fouled. Who is no other person but Lamin Cisse. That would be a free kick. Be a very dangerous one there for Basori. Number 5 will be taking that one for Basori. Konjira will be taking that free kick for his side. Konjira to be taking the free kick. Konjira for Basori. And it's a very good free kick from Aliou Konjira. But it was a very good save there by Manga Fati for Pirang. The Pirang goalkeeper who will probably will receive treatment from the Aliou Konjira with the free kick for Basori. But Pirang have taken the lead through Abubakar Bojang, and a deserving lead for that matter for Pirang after being in control of the first 10 minutes of the first half. This will be a very important victory for any of the side, and most especially Pirang as well, knowing that they have never won the knockout competition. Ibrahim Abaji, experienced defender there, to the goal scorer Bubakar Bojang, and now to Abu with the ball for Pirang, and that's a counter now. Another dangerous one for Pirang. This is an opportunity for Pirang, and there is no foul as the referee was not interested. Lamin Damfa to the number 6 for Basori, and that's going to be a throw. A throw now for Basori, taken by the captain. Now to Ali Suleiman Sedi to the number 10, and that's Lamin Cisse. Manga Fati with a long one there. A very poor one from Manga Fati as Basori number 18 there, Sadibu Sedi there, and that's an opportunity for Basori, and that's it's dangerous. An opportunity for Basori to make it two, and that's a goal. Suleiman Sedi scored, make it 1-1 in 16 minutes. That was a total defensive error starting from Manga Fati from the goal pass. That was a very poor one, and Suleiman scored for Basori, and that is a very important goal for Basori Aliou Dahaba.
Well, and that was an important goal for the entire Basori Village, and of course Basori United as well. The defenders, I think that one goal lead them to a sleeping mode, but definitely they need to do a lot in their defensive line. And Basori in the other side, after receiving or after conceiving that goal, that served as a call work for them, and then of course they are back into the game, and then of course they have a restore parity level in the term. Now currently I think both teams are in a battle mood where both will like a hunt to the quarter final or to the next round of the stage. And then of course both gaffers, I think they are working on their tactical plans in order to please win this game. But let us see what would have happened before the end of the game. And then I am much impressed about the turnout since it is the derby game in Kombo. We can see a lot of fans and then of course football lovers that came out to witness this derby game in Kombo.
Well, thank you very much, Aliu Dahaba and Ibrahima. It is 1-1 for now between Pirang and, of course, Basori.
Yeah, this is what football is all about. It's the beauty of football. When you concede a goal, you work on your mistakes. I think that's and they were a little bit complacent at the back. Their clearance was kind of poor, and then the decisions that they were making since scoring that goal were decisions that could amount to this goal. It has been a long time coming because the way they were playing was a little bit messy. They couldn't make all those runs. All the passes that they were doing in the first 10 minutes were all lost. Their midfield were kind of losing possessions, and then height difficulty that the number 18 of Pirang was facing in the midfield was also a problem. And then they were exploiting them through their wing backs, which is their side backs, which is the left and right backs. And then coming into the game, this number 17 of Pirang was a little bit pushed in front. As you can see, when the ball was traveling, he was nowhere to be found. So the ball accidentally dropped on the under the feet of one of the Basor players, who made a quick impact, and his decision was timely. And then unfolding, if Pirang are not careful or cautious at the back, they might concede another goal as well.
All right, thank you very much, Ibrahima Bojang and Aliu Dahaba. It's 1-1 here in Basor, here in Mandinaba. Very interesting game between Pirang and, of course, Basori. The 2025-2026 late Kanyi Memorial Knockout Competition. And that's going to be a throw-in for Basori. A long one there, looking out for Ibrahima Damfa. Ibrahima Baji headed away. Jere Damfa played to the number 19 there for Pirang, who is Famara. Now to Buba. Buba back to Mfansu Mane with a long one from Mane. Looking out for, and that's a beautiful football from the Pirang side. And that's a handball and a free kick to Pirang. A free kick to Pirang taken by the number 18 Abdullah Kujabi are now looking out for, and that seems to be a goal kick there to Basori. Goal kick to Basori. Mangafati facing some discomfortness, and currently that will be a substitution there, as the second goalkeeper will be introduced, making his first debut of this season. Or second debut of the season. Well, that's going to be a substitution there for Pirang. The goalkeeper Mangafati will be coming off, and the goalkeeper, the second goalkeeper, will be coming in, and this will definitely going to be a great opportunity for the young goalkeeper to continue maintaining the momentum for his side. But that's going to be Cherno Samate. Cherno Samate is making his second debut for Pirang. He was in action between Pirang against Sodokoi in the final group stage encounter. That's a header from Suleiman Sedi to Jere Damfa now. Ibrahima Baji to Jere Damfa. Damfa, the midfield might throw there, and that was a very good one from Jere, and that's a free kick to Pirang. Captain Ibrahima Baji will be taking that one. Ibrahima Baji Ibrahim Abaji will be taking that one for his side. Baji with a long one there, looking out for the number 19. That was a good effort. Ibrahim Adamfa win it back for Basore. And that's Ibrahima there with the ball. Ibrahima to back to Ibrahim again. Now to Suleiman. Ibrahima looking very dangerous at this point in time. And the captain there, and that's a foul on the Basori number 10, Lamin Sise. And that's a free kick to Basori at the far end of the field. And of course the left hand side, Lamin Damfa will be taking the free kick for his side. Lamin Damfa will be taking the free kick for his side. A long one from Damfa. And now to Pirang, number 5 there, Famara Jaju with a long one, and that's a counter, an opportunity for Pirang to make it 2, and that's an opportunity there for Pirang. That was a very good save by Ibrahim Sanyang. Abdullah Kujabi there. Came very close. Abu there, and that's a throw. And that's a throw there for Buba Bojam for Pirang. That was a 1-to-1 opportunity there, and he was very close. The medics will be coming in to give a treatment to Abu Jaju, and that's going to be a throw-in for Pirang United, according to the records and from our historian. Well, that's a free kick. A very serious challenge for that matter. And that's going to be a free kick to Basori. Well, in 2007, Basori and Pirang met in the league final, where Pirang happens to win by on post-match penalty shootout after settling goalless in regulation time. And then Honorable Lamin Diba was the head coach for Pirang United, and special thanks to Basiri for Zizu Toure, our special historian for that matter, and the man who is also the sponsor of this live broadcast from Pirang Diaspora. He has been contributing in supporting the Pirang team from the start of the season to date, and we are saying a very big thank you to Mr. Toure. Well, that's going to be one of the Pirang player again was brought down, and Gerard Damva was showing his dissatisfaction with the manner and the way the Basori players has been tackling their players. But let's see what will happen there. And that's going to be either a throw or a free kick. And that's a free kick for, or a throw for Basor, Pirang. And the number 19 will be taking that one there for Pirang, Fansu Mane, with the throw and clearance now to Lamin Suleiman Sedi, Aliu Konjira, Jere win it back for Pirang. Played to Abu Jaju. Abu with a long pass, and that was too much. Another player for Pirang is on the ground at the moment, and the medics are going in to give a treatment to the Pirang number 5 there, who is no other person but Famara will be ready to continue, and that's going to be Basori now as play will continue. Ibrahim Sanyam for Basori. It's still 1-1 right here in Mandinaba football ground. And that's an opportunity for Basori, and that's an offside. That's an offside. A very dangerous counter there. Pirang needs to be careful at their defense line, as Basori front line are always dangerous. And that's a free kick to Pirang. Ibrahim Baji will be taking that one. Ibrahim Baji will be taking that one. Baji with the long one there. Headed away by Pirang Basori number 4, who is Alassana Toure. A long one now. Headed away by Famara Jaju for Pirang, and that's a throw for Pirang. Mfansu Mane will be taking that one. Mfansu Mane for Pirang. A long one now. Looking out for Buba Bojang, but the number 15 there, and that's a handball and a free kick to Basori, and the number 15 there, Lamin Damfa will be taking that one. Lamin Damfa will be taking that one. 30 minutes already been played, and it's still 1-1 between Pirang and of course Basori. And we are broadcasting live here in Mandinaba, the 2025-6 Late Kanyi Memorial Knockout Football Competition, as the first rounds will comes to an end this week. Yesterday it was Kafura Tumu 1, Faraba Banta 0 in regulation time. Well, Ibrahima is still 1-1, and very soon the first half will comes to an end.
Yeah, patience is what is driving the game now. Both teams are trying to be calm and patient at the back, so as not to concede. But then we can see players going down, and then medics coming to attend to players. That shows the intensity of the game. Both teams are not trying to let go for each other. They are now going toe-to-toe against each other. And then I think the coaches are now the ones behind the tactical displays that we are seeing, because Pirang are now relying more on the left flank, and then Basori are now relying more on the counter-attack. Because we can see most of the chances that the breakouts, the breakaways that they normally do are as a result of the counter-attacks that they will do. They will just sit at the back and then launch the ball, knowing that their 2 forward players can run fast and are quick in running and also line breaking. That is why they are depending on this counter-attack. And then Pirang also needs to be mindful, because the ball is always been delayed at the back for so long. And then Buba Bojang, on the other hand, has been tightly marked by the Basori defense line. So they need to find an alternative if they want to proceed or if they want to break away, because Buba cannot be the solution at this moment. He has been tightly marked coming into this game, as we are witnessing the game right now.
Well, that's a very dangerous one for Pirang. It's almost very close. Well, Aliu Dahaba is still 1-1, and another opportunity there for Pirang.
That was definitely a great opportunity for Pirang to at least take another lead. You know, before Pirang, it was Basori. You know, both teams are definitely playing well, and then of course knocking those in order to take a lead. This is a derby game, and of course it's going to be a very, very tense game, as the fans and others spectators are thinking. You know, following the comment section of Dalaso TV, we have been seeing both the fans of Basori and then Pirang, showing how interested they are to at least see themselves winning this league. I think fans in the field and then the fans outside diaspora, both of them are following this, and then it is a great initiative from Dalazo TV, and then of course the one who also sponsor the live streaming, that is Basiri for Zizu Ture, for bringing this live coverage to the door of those people who cannot make it. And then back to you and Jai.
Well, thank you very much, Ibrahim Abojang and Aliu Dahaba. Famara Jaju there for Pirang. And that's the referee was not interested. And that's an opportunity for Ibrahim Adamfa. Very close there for Basori. Basori also was very close to find their second goal, but unfortunately the referee was not interested, as one of the Piram player there, Famara Jaju, is on the ground. The referee was, and that will definitely going to be something very interesting anyway. The two fans club are already inside the football field, making the place so lively, and well, that's going to be, the medics are giving a treatment to the player there, and that's going to be a corner there for Basori. That's going to be a corner for Basori. 2 minutes to go, and 35 minutes already been played into the second half, and that will be a free kick, a corner clearance from Boubacar Bojang, and that's that could be Buba, and that's going to be a throw-in for Pirang. Buba Bojang with the throw. Plays to Abu Jaju. Abu Jaju with the ball, and that's Abu 2 against 1. The referee was not interested again. Ibrahim Adamfa with the ball to Lamin Cisse, and that's Cisse to Ibrahim Adamfa. Now the two Ibrahim Adamfa to Lamin Cisse, and that's a free kick. A free kick there to Basori. Free kick to Basori. Free kick there to Basori. Well, that's going to be a free kick to Basori. Let's see what will happen here. Aliu Konjira will be taking the free kick for Basori. Aliu Konjira will be taking the free kick for Basori. Well, that's going to be, well, that's a free kick to Basori. Well, that's a free kick to Basori. Aliu Konjira will be taking the free kick. Aliu Konjira. Konjira will be taking the free kick. And that's a free kick for Basori. Very good save there by Pirang Cherno Samate. A long one there from Samate. And now that's going to be a throw-in for Basori. A throw for Basori. Lamin Damfa with a long pass, looking out for Cisse. And now to Brema, and that's shot. Very good save by Cherno Samate. That was a very clever one there by the Basori captain. Now to Buba Bojang, intercepted there, and now Suleiman there, plays to Damfa with, and a very poor pass from Ibrahima Damfa. Now to Bojang. Well, that's going to be another player on the ground as the medics will be coming in to give a treatment. And that's going to be Basori number 4, Ibrahima Basori number 4. Alassana Toure is on the ground currently facing treatment, receiving treatment from the medics. A very interesting moment here with a very good turnout from the fans and spectators. And that's going to be very soon we'll be witnessing the end of the first half. Pirang took the lead in the early minutes of the first half, but was later been equalized. Boubacar Bojang scored for Pirang. Suleiman Sedi equalized for Basori. Jere Damfa there. Damfa with the ball. 4. And that's going to be a throw in for Basori. A throw for Basori. That's going to be a throw for Basori. A long one from the Basori number 6 now, Suleiman Sedi. And it's going to be another throw. Another throw there for taken by Basori, and that's going to be a goal kick now to Pirang. Well, that would be 1 minute added on top of the 40 minutes before we head to the break. That will be the end of the first half. And that's a long one there from Samate with the header. Now to the number 15 for Pirang with the counter. But that was Lamin Damfa. And that's going to be a throw. Well, that's a foul on Lamin Damfa. And that's a free kick there. Well, that's a free kick. That's a free kick for Basori. Lamin Damfa will be taking that one. Lamin Damfa will be taking that one. A long one from Damfa. And finally, that's the end of the first half. Is Pirang 1, Basori 1. Is the 2025 Late Kanyi Memorial Knockout Competition, and sponsored by CDMB Kinte. Well, Dahaba, that's the end of the first half quickly.
Very tense first half, and then both teams definitely play well. We have seen the chances that they have created, and of course squandered all those chances. Kuloro, Basor had a chance here, and then which they absolutely threw off. And then of course when you look at Piran side also, they have play maturity, but this is it. We are going at our local dressing room with 1-1. And then of course coming to the fans, and I think they are cheering their players, giving them motivation, and then of course giving them encouragement that yes, come to the second period we will do it. And then thanks to the viewers who are also following Dalazo TV, we salute you, and then we are telling you that high respect to you.
Well, thank you very much, Dahaba. Well, Ibrahima, that's the end of the first half.
Yeah, the first half just ended. I think now both coaches will be focused on whether we are to defend or we are to go all out to seek for a winning goal. But then I think as it stands right now, both teams are going to be very careful because we've seen how things unfolded in the first half. Any team that scores and then the other equalizes becomes a problem. But then any team that scores to equalize will become a problem in the second half. So then I think both coaches will have to be very mindful as to not to concede any goal at this moment. Until we come your way in the in the second half. Thank you for joining us, and then keep watching Dalasu TV as we bring you live to ball commentary from Mandinaba Football Club. Thank you.
Dalaso TV. You reminded you're watching Dalaso TV, and we are broadcasting live here in Mandinaba, the 2025-2026 late Kanyi Memorial Knockout Football Competition, and this is the beginning of the second half. It was 1-1 in the first half, and we are into the second period. We are into the second period of the game, and that's going to be a free kick. A free kick there to Basori. Aliu Konjira Suleiman Sedi all behind the ball. Konjira with the free kick. A very good save by Samate. Cherno Samate looks very solid for Pirang since after coming in as a substitute replacing Mangafati. And that's a long one there. Jere Damfa with the ball. And a very poor pass from Jere. And that's Abu. Abu now to Kujabi. Back to Basori. Piran lose control. And Suleiman Sedi to Damfa. Ibrahima Damfa to Suleiman Sedi. Suleiman there. Suleiman for Basori. Trying to lodge in an cross. But that wasn't too easy for him. And a cross comes in. A very good save. And it's still there for Basori. Captain Lamin Cisse came very close there for Basori, and that was a very good opportunity for Basori to be on top in these early minutes of the second half. That's a long one there. Headed away. And now to Ibrahima Damfa. Damfa to Jere. Jere now. And that's a foul and a free kick. And a booking for the number 15 for Pirang has been showing a yellow card, who is Kemo Bojang. Was showing a yellow card, and that will be the medics will be coming in to give a treatment to the Basori Lamin Damfa, who has been fouled, and that's going to be a free kick to Basori. A free kick there to Basori. You reminded you're watching Dalaso TV live. We are saying a very big thank you to each and everyone following us. And this is the 2025 late Kanyi Memorial Knockout Competition. It is indeed a very impressive turnout here. A very good turnout. 43 minutes played. And it's still 1-1 here in Mandinaba. A free kick to be taken by Ibrahima Sanyang. Goalkeeper for Basori will be taking the free kick for his side. Ibrahima Sanyang. Sanyang with the long one there. Looking out for Suleiman. Headed away. And that's a free kick to Pirang. A free kick there to Pirang now. Number 5, Famara Jayo will be taking the free kick for Pirang. Famara Jayo will be taking the free kick for Pirang. Famara Jayo now for Pirang. A long one from Jayo. And that's a headed away. And the number 19 there for Pirang, Fansumane. Mane to Jere Damfa. Damfa with the ball. And that's a throw in. A throw there for, and the number 2 for Piran now. That's Modlamin Sanyang. Sanyang And that's Aliu Konjira. Pirang win it back to the number 16, Boubacar Bojang. Bojang to the number 19 there, Nfansu. And that's a foul and a free kick. A free kick there, and that's going to be a free kick. A free kick to there to Pirang. Buba Bojang will be taking the free kick. Buba Bojang will be taking the free kick there for Pirang United. Buba Bojang will be taking the free kick. And that's going to be Buba Bojang now. And that's a free kick for Pirang United. And that's a simple pass there. Boubacar Bojang for Pirang. Back to Buba Bojang. Buba Bojang is still there for Buba Bojang. And that's a very serious challenge. And that's a free kick to Pirang. Very close to Basori 18-yard box. And that's a very serious one there. And it's going to be a free kick. Free kick there to Pirang United. Free kick there to Pirang. And that's going to be a free kick to Pirang United. Abu Jaju, Modlamin Sanyang all behind the ball. Let's see who will be taking the free kick for Pirang. And that's going to be a free kick. Well, that's a free kick to Pirang. A free kick there to Pirang. Modlamin Sanyang. Modlamin Sanyang now. Sanyang with the free kick for a very poor one from Modlamin Sanyang. That's a very poor one by Modlamin Sanyang of Pirang. That was a very poor free kick from Modlamin Sanyang. A long one from Ibrahim Sanyang now to Basori, number 18, Sadibu Sedi. Sedi to Sleman Sedi. Sleman Sedi, and that's a throw. Well, it is not yet. And that's a free kick to Pirang. A free kick there to Pirang. Well, that's a free kick there to Pirang. That's a free kick to Pirang. You remind that you're watching Dalaso TV live. We are broadcasting live here in Mandinaba, the 2025 Late Kanyi Memorial Knockout Football Competition. And that's a free kick to be taken by Cherno Samate. Well, Ibrahima Sanyang is on the ground. Well, Ibrahima, it is 1-1, and that's the almost the first 9 to 10 minutes of the second half, and the scoreline remain goalless. The scoreline remain 1-1, and a very interesting moment here in Mandinaba. Both teams are definitely playing very well.
Yeah, we can even see the coach of Pirang telling his players to attack in 5 while defending also in 5. But then there is a little bit of pressure that is mounted on Basori at this moment. Pirang are trying to find their feet and then are benefited from various set pieces that that they have their players have been awarded at the edge of Basori's 18-yard area, but then have failed to convert any of those free kicks. But then, notwithstanding, also Basori are trying to also mount some kind of pressure on them by defending and also pushing them forward when necessary, and also trying to defend back. But then they should be also mindful of the tackles that they are doing at the back, because you might never know which of the tackles you might end up doing inside your 18-yard area and might result to a penalty. Yet we have seen numerous efforts that have been made by various teams, the two teams, Pirang and Basori, in trying to extend their leads as well as defending their leads. But then I think both teams are doing very well when it comes to defending their lead, defending their goal line area or their various goal line areas. But then Basori needs to be very careful with the tackles and also ease on the tackles that they are doing at their back line. It's not easy because Pirang are now piling pressure on the defense line, and then we've seen during the commencement of the second half, two players of Basori, the number 2 and the number 10, are very prolific in the attacks of Basori. This looks like they look like players that have been exposed to this kind of football, but then we'll see how the game unfolds as both teams are also piling up, or both teams are preparing to make substitutions to strengthen their game and also push forward to get goals in this encounter here.
Well, thank you very much, Ibrahima Bojang. Well, Aliou Dahaba, that's the first 10 minutes of the second half. Looks very interesting. We can see the intensity here. Both teams are definitely playing very well.
Yeah, this is what we are expecting from both the teams. Coming to the second half, we will see tactical change, and then we have already seen that both the teams are definitely playing all their capability in to make sure that at least they take a lead. But let us wait till the end of the time, because both teams definitely are doing almost their best. And then of course the center referee is also calling to officers the game in a perfect way, because controlling the tense of this kind of game is another massive work. But we also thank the followers of Dalaso TV. We were telling them shout out to you all for following. At least here we bring you the live coverage at your door. It is definitely and indeed. And then if 90 minutes cannot separate those two sides, that is a penalty shooter would definitely do. And then before the penalty shooter, we will expecting to see more chances, because we are seeing how both teams are definitely playing.
Well, thank you very much, Ibrahima Bojang and Aliou Dahaba. In 2018, the first knockout final was played between Sodokoi and Pirang, where Sodokoi won Pirang by a goal to nil, and then Usman Mane was leading Pirang United in that year, and Pirang since then were not lucky to be able to play their second knockout final, and this will be an opportunity for them to win their first ever knockout trophy. Meanwhile, Basori will be looking forward to clinch their second knockout trophy. They won the first one in 2021, and that will be quite interesting to see any of this side making their ways to the final. They are all very strong side. Pirang last played their final, that was in 2021 against Cloro at Basori, where they lost 4-1 to Cloro in the league final. Then former head coach Usman Mane was then guiding Pirang. Since then, Pirang has been struggling to reach their first final since 2021, and Ismaila Sonko will be so proud to lead Pirang to their first knockout glory. And that's Pirang now, the number 15 now with the ball, and that's there's no foul as the referee was not interested. He calls it a dive, and that's a Basori. Cross comes in but was blocked there by Ibrahim Baji, and now to Basori, and that was intercepted, and that's a free kick. That's a free kick there to Pira United. Ibrahim Abaji will be taking that one. Ibrahim Abaji. Baji with a long one. Headed away by Sadibu Sedi to Pirang. Number 18, number 19 rather, Sumane with the clearance. Well, Ibrahim Asanyan there save his side. He played squiggly to Lamin Damfa. Lamin Damfa with the ball. A long pass to Damfa, to the number 18. Now to Ibrahim Damfa. Damfa to Basori, number 18. Sadibu Sedi. Sedi with the ball. Looking out for Ibrahim Damfa. But Jere there, and there's no foul as the referee was not interested. And that's going to be a corner. Well, that's a corner according to the central referee. Well, that's a corner there for Basori, and double substitution there for Pirang. That will be a double substitution there for Pirang. Well, the players they are confronting each other as the central referee is just waiting, watching them. And let's see what will be the next decision to be taken by the central referee. Ibrahim Adamfa, and of course the referee will be having some words with the players, those involved in that push and pull. And that's going to be a short or a brief discussion there with the central referee, and that's a booking for both players of Basori and Pirang. Ibrahim Adamfa and Jere were also in a yellow card. And substitution will take place now as the corner. That's a corner for Basori. A corner for Basori. That will be a corner for Basori. Another double substitution for Basori too. Number 6 or number 13 for Basori has been taken off. Lamin Sise. Interesting moment here in Mandinaba as we witness in a very interesting moment here And that's going to be and that's a corner there for Basori. And that's a foul and a free kick there to a free kick there to Pirang. Well, you reminded you're watching Dalaso TV live, and that's a header now. Jere Damfa now, and that's Pirang, number 2, looking out for Fansu Mane with the ball, and that's a Mane, and that's a foul and a free kick. Pirang, Fansu Mane has been fouled, and that's going to be going to be a free kick there, very close to Basor 18 boxed. Pirang Fansumane was fouled, and that's going to be a free kick now. Among the best turnouts here in this year's competition, Pirang and Basori has producing a very large turnout, and there's a free kick headed away. Buba, and that's going to be a goal kick now for Basori. That will be a kick to Basori. And that will be a goal kick to Basori. Lamin Damfa sends in a long one to Sadibu Sedi. And that's a foul. Foul and a free kick. A free kick there. A free kick there. A free kick to Damfa sends in a long one. And that's going to be and now to Piran now, and that's Jere Damfa now, and that's going to be a goal kick to Pirang. That's going to be a goal kick now to Pirang, as Cherno Samate will be taking that one. Samate will be taking that one. And that's going to be a free kick. A free kick there. Samate. Samate now. For Pirang, sends in a long one there. And now Ibrahima Damfa with the header. Looking out for Lamin Sise. Pirang Ibrahima Baji sends in a long one. Lamin Damfa now plays to Sadibu. Sadibu with the ball for Pirang. And that's going to be a throw-in. A throw-in for Pirang as Jere Damfa taking the throw. Plays to Famara Jaju. Jaju with the ball for Pirang. And that's a throw-in. A throw to Basori. Clearance from Pirang. A long pass there. Looking out for the number 7 for Basori, who is no other person but Lamin Sonko. And that's the number 6 now, Lamin Suleiman Sedi. And the cross comes in. A very good save by Cherno Samate. Samate with a long one. And that's a counter there. Looking out for Buba Bojang. And that was a poor communication between Ibrahim Sanyang and his defender there, the number 4, Alassane Toure. And now that's going to be It's quite interesting. And that's going to be a free kick. Well, that's going to be a throw. That was a miscommunication between the Basore goalkeeper Ibrahim Sanyang and Alassana Toure there, and it's definitely going to be quite interesting. Well, Dahaba, it's still 1-1, and the second half is definitely in progress right now. Almost after 20 minutes played in the second half, we still yet to receive any difference here, and the scoreline remain 1-1 for now.
The score remain 1-1 as we are witnessing this derby encounter between Pirang and of course Basoro United. We have seen how both teams are definitely comporting themselves into this encounter to make sure that at least if they don't score, let them defend their goals. This is what we expect. And then of course 20 minutes have been played. If this second half cannot separate, then and then of course a penalty shootout will definitely do so. And when you look at the center forward or the midfield player, both of the teams are definitely playing. And of course we have been seeing both teams, and then of course Gavas are introducing fresh leg in order to at least add another energy into their team. And then we have seen flags is up, and then of course some of the players seem to be furious, and of course our fans and players, of course some of the players seem to be furious with this, but this is how the game it is, and then of course it is a very, very tense game. This cool in about feel. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, and quite interesting, and that's going to be a very interesting moment here, and that's going to be, and that is the top musician there, Antu, who is currently on the ground trying to shake hands with the players there, and that's going to be a very interesting moment. And to this Sparky is the one who, with his entourage, currently here in Mandinaba, and that's a long one there. Ibrahim Sanyang there, sensing a long one. Ibrahim Baji with the header, and the referee is not interested again. And that's Lamin Sonko there for Basori, and that's throw or a corner there for Basori, and that's going to be a corner there for Basori. A corner for Basori. Basori will be taking the corner. Corner there for Basori now, and this looks to be dangerous for Pirang, and that's a header. Very good save by Cherno Samate. Samate has been very consistent with some good saves, proving to be a perfect replacement for Manga Fati, who also had a very good season with Piran this year, but was later being injured. And that's a handball and a free kick to Basori. Well, Ibrahim, it's still 1-1, and the second half is definitely in progress, and we will soon going to witness the end of the game here as the second half is in progress, and we played more than 20 minutes now.
Yeah, thank you, Abdullah. The game is at a very crucial stage now, because both coaches are now 69 minutes played into the game, and then we will very soon witness the post-match penalty shootout, as both teams are now playing end-to-end football, and then series of mistakes being at the various penalty areas, resulting to some chaos around the football, around the goal areas. But then, so far so good. We've not been fortunate enough to see any goal as it stands. And then, if the game ends up like this, we might be going to the straight into the post-match penalty shootout. And then both teams are doing very well, and their coaches have shown their tactical display. And then changes were made, substitutions were made, but then still unable to make effect on the game. Though it has made effect on the game in terms of defense, but then when it comes to goal scoring and attacks, all efforts have proven futile, and then none yet at this moment. No team has been able to score, neither concede in the game. But then as the game is progressing, it's a tight encounter here, and then both teams are trying to prove their prowess, not in front of goal, but then in the display, as currently the coach of Pirang is now trying to make a double substitution to bring in fresh legs into the game.
All right, thank you very much, Ibrahim Abojang. And that's going to be a free kick there to Basori. Ibrahim Asanya will be taking that one for Basori. Ibrahim Asanya sends in a long one, and now headed away. And that's the Basori number 8 now. A cross comes in, looking out for Ibrahim Damfa. That's an opportunity, and there is no foul, neither a penalty. The referee is not interested, and that's a corner. And that's going to be a corner for Basori. Well, that's a corner for Basori. Number 18, Sadibu Sedi will be taking that one. Sadibu Sedi. Sadibu Sedi will be taking that one. And that's a corner. And a goal kick for Piran now. Interesting moment. That was a very good defending by Piran defenders against Ibrahim Adamfa. That was a very good one, and that's going to be a goal kick now. A goal kick now to Ibrahim Sanyang, facing some discomfortness again, and the medics are in. This game will soon come to an end, and both teams are possibly gearing up for the post-match penalty shootout in case if they can't be separated in regulation time. Quite interesting. Another player for Basori, Alassane Toure, has also been on the ground some minutes back, and he will be taken care of by the medics or the Red Cross. And we are saying a very big thank you to our Red Cross. The Kombo is district link. They have been doing great. They have been very good partners to the district sports committee. Cherno Samate to be taking that one. Samate with the long one there. Long one from Samate. Abu Jaju now for Pirang. And now to Buba Bojang. Buba now to the number 11. That's a foul. And a free kick. Foul and a free kick. Well, that's a free kick to Pirang. Abu Jaju will be taking the free kick. Abu Jaju will be taking the free kick for Pirang. That's a free kick taken by Abu, and that was punched away by Ibrahim Sanyang, and it's a throw. A throw for Pirang. And that's a throw. Now Pirang. Very close to the Basori 18-yard box. Buba Bojang. And that's a Bojang. Pirang again. That's Abu. A very poor decision there from Abu. Basori launching an attack. And that's Aliu Konjira looking out for Ibrahim Damfa. The referee is not interested. Has advantage going on. And that's a long pass. Looking out for Suleiman Sedi. And there is no foul. Abdullah Kujabi with a long pass. Looking out for Pirang. Number 11 there. And that's a very good effort by Jane. And that's a foul by Mustafa Jane. That's a foul on Mustafa Jane. This is a very tense moment here in Mandinaba. A very good turnout, as two teams are definitely playing very well, Dahaba. And the game is almost coming to an end. And it's possible penalty shootout might separate the two sides possibly.
Yeah, possible at this juncture of the time. We expect these two teams will not be able to separate by this game, since the center referee is watching his clock. We are almost at the stoppage of the time, and then of course, like I always said, if the derby game is the derby game, and then it's going to be a tense game, despite Pirang taking a lead, and then of course Basoro United coming to restore that parity. We have been seeing how maturity both the teams are in this time, but so and solely, if there's no any goal apart from this, then penalty shootout has to separate these two sides, and then we have seen both players are out of energy, and then of course it's a very good turnout from Basor side, and of course Pirang, as it is the derby game of Kombo is. Let us see what would have happened if this regulation time cannot separate them, but so I'm hopeful penalty shootout will definitely do so.
Thank you very much, Dahaba. If things ends like this, penalty shootout will separate the two sides. The fans of Pirang and Basori will never want to see the game to be separated on penalty shootout. And that's a foul, and a very good effort there by Pirang. Number 5, Famara Jaju. And that's going to be a free kick to Famara. Pirang. Famara Jaju will be taking that one. And that's going to be a free kick. Famara Jaju will be taking that one. A long one from Jaju. Headed away. And now to the number 7. Abu Jaju sends in a long pass. Looking out for Buba Bojang at this 9 minutes of the game. Buba Bojang. And that's going to be a throw in for Pirang. A throw for Pirang. A throw there for Pirang. And that's a cross there by Pirang. Abu there. And that's Basori. And that's a free kick to Basori. Free kick there to Basori. Any moment from now, the central referee continuously watching his clock, and he can blow the whistle any moment from now. And that's going to be a free kick. Who knows? Final opportunity for Basori Ibrahima Sanyang. Finally, that's bring us to the end of the game, and we're heading to a post-match penalty shootout. And Dahaba, that's the end of the game.
Well, kudos to both Gaffers for maintaining at least a draw into the regulation time, and then penalty. Some people will tell you that is a ties game. Is either you it is in your side or you or it's just not in your side. But penalty, it is definitely a tactic game, and then let us see who will come out with the winning two of these encounter, and of course moving to the another level. But both teams play definitely well. Both teams play definitely well, at least.
Well, thank you very much, Aliu Dahaba. And now we'll be heading to a post-match penalty shootout. Well, that's going to be a red card. Well, that's a red card on one of the Piram player. And now we are heading to a post-match penalty shootout. And it's indeed going to be a very interesting one. And we will be waiting for the post-match penalty shootout. And we will be moving an inches to the football field as the post-match penalty shootout will be taking place. And that will be the post-match penalty shootout. Between Pirang and Basori, and the post-match penalty shootout will decide this game. Let's see what will happen here, as both players are almost set, walking towards the penalty areas. Seems like Ibrahima Sanyang will be Well, Dahaba, we are now heading to a post-match penalty shootout, and this is going to be a very interesting one. One must be emerged as a winner.
Yeah, looking at the penalty shootout, I think even the fans will be able to control themselves, because it is never easy into the penalty shootout. But let us see what will happen into this, because both teams will take their penalty specialists, in order to mark the winner of this encounter. At least it's going to be a very, very cracky penalty, and then of course it's going to be an interesting penalty here, because at least even the fans who are drumming will be eager to know who take the penalty and then who scored, who lost. Let us see what will happen.
Well, thank you very much, Aliu Dahaba, and Buba Bojang will be taking the first responsibility for Pirang. Buba Bojang will be taking the first responsibility for Pirang United. He will be taking the first sports kick for Pirang United. And this will be quite interesting. Buba Bojang against Sanyang. That's Boba Bojang, and he missed it. He missed it. He missed it. Very poor one there. Boba Bojang missing the first sports kick for Pirang. And not everyone will understand such a penalty. Standing just beside the ball without moving an inch, and to convert to take the penalty. And unfortunately, he hit the crossbar. And that's going to be Alassana Toure for Basori. Alassana Toure for Basori. Alassana Toure for Basori. Will be taking the first responsibility. Will be facing Cherno Samate. Cherno Samate now. The only can boost the Piram fans' confidence and players is to see Samate saving this one. Scoring by Konjira will boost their hopes of winning. And that's Aliu! And that's a goal. And that's 3. That's 2. 2-0 for now. And that's going to be the number 18 for Pirang. Basori scored is a win for Basori. If he scored, then the proceedings will continue. Pujabi, and he's missing it. This is absolutely crazy. And it's going to be a score win for Basori. Suleiman Sedi. Up next against Samate. And Suleiman Sedi, he scored. And it's a win for Basori. Basori are through to the next of the 2025-6 and it has been a very interesting game with a very large turnout, and that's absolutely a great moment here and a very good turnout. The Basori fans are celebrating and a moment that was hard luck to Tiran. Congratulations. We say a very big thank you to him. We are indeed grateful. And that being the case, Dahaba and Ibrahima quickly at the end of the game.
What the fuck is that?